since I'll be trying to focus on politely cutie over here. Okay,
You're the
politely,
cute one.
you're the cute
Okay,
one.
okay. Get some ground rules here. You're the
Yours
cute
is
one.
my stream here. You're the cute one.
No, you.
I learned from you. What are your thoughts, bread? What does that mean? That's grammatically incorrect. What are my thoughts on bread? I had it wasn't naan. It was like piscara, pitara. I don't know. It was like different kind of naan that I had, but it wasn't naan. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let me start that over. 22 minutes. My guest today is the lovely Politely Wicked VR/variety streamer. I know you mostly as a variety VR streamer, and I find it very difficult to answer this question when people ask me, so I'm going to ask it to you. If somebody rated you, how would you describe your content? And, like, can you give a little bit of an overview of what you do on Twitch or other platforms?
Easy. I just say, hi, I'm Politely Wicked, the virtual vampire of variety and good vibes. I just like to chill and talk to chat while playing some games.
You do, and that's exactly
That's
what you
pretty much
do.
is exactly what I do, yeah.
You love to
And I
chill.
just play lo-fi. I
You
have
do,
lo-fi going
you
all the
do play
time. I usually
lo-fi.
turn off the game music.
Oh yeah, you
Usually.
do. I noticed that. So that's on purpose because a lot of game music can be really abrasive or it doesn't really fit like nighttime comfy vibes, which is what
There are some
you.
games where I will just straight up listen to the soundtrack instead.
Yeah.
Like for nostalgia's sake, I listen to the Halo Chief Master Collection soundtrack while playing it.
While playing the Halo games. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Are there any other soundtracks that you like?
Persona 5's soundtrack
I
is
have
amazing.
not played that game yet, and I watched you play a lot of it, and so I didn't really spoil myself because I didn't know what's going on. But thank you, Himu, for the raid again. Would you recommend playing Persona 5 first? I haven't played any of the Persona games.
So that's the hard thing about it is it depends
Hmm.
on how you want to go about it. Because Persona 5 well, definitely added a lot of quality of life to things. Well, it keeps getting smaller there. Um, which means if you play Persona 5 first and you try and go back to the other ones, you're going to be missing out on a lot of quality of life stuff, which can be
Right. Yeah. Okay, I'm
game
sitting down
breaking to
now.
some people.
Which
Some
can be
people
game breaking, yeah. So like Persona 5 or
would just stop
Persona
playing it
1.
because, it's much more demanding than the other ones, or much less demanding than the other ones.
I see, I see. Oh, I'm gonna close this window here. Got this.
I'm not cute. You're cute, Kristen.
You are cute. That's true.
No,
People really,
no,
people really
you.
like you.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Why do you say
People
that?
liking me.
Why do you think that? Do you think,
There's some people who appreciate me, I suppose, yes. But I wouldn't say it's like I'm a likable person that everyone just immediately likes.
I don't know. I think you're incredibly likable. You're very kind. You're very chill. You're
I
very
like to
cute.
live by treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah, you really do, and I think that's very lovely. I remember when we were talking the other day when I was on your stream, which thank you for having me. You were just saying that you really love to chill and do comfy stuff on your stream. Did you have any like was that what you were planning when you first started streaming, or like I was just curious like how you got into streaming, and did you think you just wanted to play comfy games all the time?
I never had a plan.
That's fair. Yeah,
I
okay.
still don't have a plan. Have a clue what I'm doing.
But you're very calm and chill. How did you get started streaming? Like, do you remember?
People kept telling me I should.
Yeah, because you have a comfy voice. I remember
Kinda.
beautiful
Not.
boy Remio kept saying you had a beautiful voice, which is true. Which is true.
Um, there's some people who'd message me, and then there's one person in particular who'd be like just about every other day saying, "You should stream. You should try streaming. You should stream." So people kept telling me I should, and I'm like, I never intended to or necessarily wanted to become a streamer. It was never in my mind to. Um, but people kept just going on about it, so I was like, okay, well, I'll give it a go. Worst that happens, I don't like it, I move on.
Yeah.
Best
What?
case, well, it's something to do, and here we are.
Here we are. And I'm glad you did because I think you're an amazing streamer. You're my
No,
favorite
you.
streamer to watch at vampire hours late at night and in the morning whenever I wake up on the weekends. You're there, which is very nice. Um, you are a vampire. Well, yeah, I was gonna ask you this question, and I gave it to you in advance. How did you? When did you start the vampire aesthetic thing? Were you always into vampires? Like, how did you make that choice that you'd be a vampire?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I just kind of thought
That's
of a few
fair.
different things, and whichever seemed right, I just went with. Um,
Okay, that's
there
fair.
were
That's fair. Yeah.
alternatives.
What were the
Um,
alternatives?
so the other front runner was Ghost, I guess you could say.
A ghost.
Um, I was big on Spooky from Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
Uh huh.
And overall, just I've always been a fan of Ghost Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Um,
Like
Ghost
ghastly?
Pokemon is my favorite type. Haunter is actually my favorite Pokemon.
I could see that. You kind of remind me of Haunter.
Haunter and Magikarp are
No.
my two favorite
What?
Pokemon.
That's so cute. Do you guys hear that? Haunter and Magikarp are her favorite. I've never heard of anyone saying that Magikarp is their favorite Pokemon. Did you?
Magikarp is a relatable Pokemon. We're all just splashing through life, trying to get by until that one day we can evolve into what's right and become our mightiest.
That is actually both adorable and cute and
No,
true,
you.
actually.
No, you.
I do feel like a Magikarp most of the time, kind of derping around, and hopefully I can turn into a Gyarados. Is there something after Gyarados now? I'm a
Well,
Gen
there's Mega
1er.
Gyarados, but
Mega
that's
Gyarados!
specifically to the generation that can Mega Evolve.
Oh, only that generation can Mega Evolve? Are you gonna Mega Evolve to Mega Politely Wicked?
See, that's me when I stream, right? That's me giving my 110%,
Oh,
150%.
yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just quiet in the background doing nothing.
Doing nothing. That's not true. You like eat food. You like go to work.
I
You like.
mean, that's true.
That's true. Hmm. You've been in VR for like, what, 3 years now? 4 years? 5 years?
Two.
10 years? 2 years? No, I've only known you for 2 years.
I didn't have VR until after I started streaming. I only have VR
Oh.
because I started streaming.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so your community. Yeah, I think I remember this. You told me
I
your
didn't have a job when
community.
I started streaming, so I didn't really have much money to
Right.
throw around. And the cutester, the dudester you saw earlier, along with
Oh.
Talarim, um, both decided to throw like over $100 at me in my first month of streaming when as soon as I got affiliate. So I was like, you know
Mm.
what? I don't want to go and spend this money frivolously, but I'm just
Hmm.
going to invest in the streaming thing, kinda. And if it works out, it works out. If not, well, I didn't have to spend any of my own money, technically, I guess you could say.
Hmm.
So I always just invest money back into stream stuff, more or less.
Right.
And I got a Quest, and then
Hmm.
I bought booth assets and
Hmm.
made my first model.
When did you get? Wait, so are you using a dual setup right now with full body? Or do you have an index now?
No, I have an index now.
Okay, and I'm sure that was raised by your stream as well, or from. I know you work really hard these days. Yeah, that was some
For
other
anyone
guys.
curious,
Yeah,
OG Politely Wicked.
OG Politely Wicked is like the same. It's like the same. Wait, what's the difference? It's a different base.
It's
There's.
Marino.
It's Marino. What's the other one?
Kikyo.
It's Kikyo. I'm Kikyo.
Indeed.
Yeah, you are
But no one can ever tell my
Marino.
Marino is Marino, and no one can ever really tell my Kikyo is Kikyo, apparently.
I couldn't. Well, Marino, now that you mention it, I can see. I can't tell that this is a Kikyo. But I don't make models or anything. I'm pretty derpy. This does look more refined. I like the eyes.
New Wicked has two more buttons. Yeah, due to popular demand and people pressing your buttons, you just have to get more sometimes.
More buttons. I'm pogging right now. You really are so comfy and so adorable, Politely Wicked. And
Speaking of Talarim,
hi,
there's the man himself.
Tyler. Thank you for supporting the lovely
You guys
Politely
can thank the
Wicked.
Dudester and Talarim and Shop for me being here in this form.
Thank you, Dudester and Talaram. I appreciate both of you for supporting Politely Cutie. Did you know them like before they were, or like before you started streaming, or like?
Partially. So before I started streaming, I knew Remio for about a year by being in his chat.
Mm-hmm.
Back when Remio used a face cam, wore a beanie, played Pokemon
Wait,
TCG
I
on
did
his stream.
not know that Remio used a face cam. Oh my gosh, that's OG.
Yeah. So I used to hang out in his chat a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
Talarim and Dudutster that too. And I met
Mm-hmm.
Remio because of Mega Meme, who's the person who pushed me to stream every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they also hung out there too. So I knew them by proxy of other streamers in chat, just chilling.
Okay, okay, I see, I see. And they all like, was there a Discord channel or something, or were you just like in chat? Like, how did they know what you sounded like? Did you hang out in voice chat and stuff?
No one knew what I sounded like.
Oh, they just wanted you to stream. They didn't even know you sounded so comfy.
I didn't even start talking till late on
Really?
in
So you were
my
a
well,
mute streamer for a while?
kind of. I mean, I started talking on other people's streams like
Oh, okay.
late on. I was essentially a mute for a good while
That's
in
fair.
terms of other people's streams. When I started by time I started streaming though, I started talking because I didn't have a model or anything and I didn't use a face cam or
Oh,
anything. So
mhm.
I was like, well, if I'm gonna stream, I gotta at least talk because I don't have anything on screen to identify me as a person or whatever. So I'm just like, guess I'll talk.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could be a mute, no PNG streamer, I guess. I think there are those, perhaps.
I
Um,
mean, there are. It's just you don't know of them as much, right?
no, usually they're not like very huge. If there's nothing on screen, usually people like to talk. They do exist though, for sure. Your model is very cute. Did you design this yourself? Did you design her yourself?
So my first model I designed essentially through tossing different assets together from Booth.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like one outfit you get off Booth or anything, and this is the same for this outfit. I didn't do the work myself on this one. Divi and Shiroshi-kun both had parts playing in getting this together, but this is essentially a mix mash of stuff on Booth as well. My boots are the same boots from my first model, and the hat is the same boots from the hat from the first model. Just updated a little.
I see. I see. I love the
But
hat.
everything else is a different Booth outfit too.
Um, Hi everybody, welcome in. If you guys just got in and you're wondering what's going on, I am interviewing the lovely, politely wicked, comfy vampire streamer,
I don't know
vampire
about lovely guys.
variety
I'm rather
streamer,
wicked.
cute and sweet. I think you have told me this before, but I think I forget. What? So your name is Politely Wicked. Where did you get that name from? How did you choose that moniker, Politely Wicked?
It's a twisted philosophy of treat others how you want to be treated. That's the short and simple of it. But to expand on that is, to some point, to treat others how you want to be treated is kind of manipulation, right? I mean, it's not one we see as a bad way. We don't think about it. But if you want other people to treat you kind, and you're treating them kind just so, you get treated kind,
Mm-hmm.
that's a form of manipulation, right? And that's where
Suppose
politely wicked kind
so.
of came in. If you're treating someone really well and you want them to treat you really well, that's just kind of
It's a little
I don't know. I mean,
wicked.
it's
You know, ulterior
yes and no,
motives.
right?
Yes and
It
no.
it does come off as that way sometimes, and people do that sometimes, right? In a wicked way. Um,
Yeah. Like
so it's more of
me!
just of a philosophy of it, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But you're not. I feel like when I talk to you, you don't. Like, I feel like you're genuinely kind and sweet, and I don't get ulterior motives from you at all.
Well, I
Maybe.
mean, it's not like I'm saying I'm going out of my way to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I definitely, like, am just how I am, but that goes off of how you're raised, right?
True. Yeah. Did your parents teach you to treat people with kindness? My mom definitely did. My dad, kind of, not really, kind of. I don't know. Did your
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was raised that way, more or less.
that makes
Sorry, I
sense.
just going to grab something real quick.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I get what you need. Burnty says I was manipulated by this vampire. I don't know. How is she manipulating people? I can't see any other than like making you stay up late because she's so comfy.
Yeah, that sounds like Brinty.
What are you doing right now? What are you just
I was
doing?
putting my watch on.
Your watch? You wear a watch? In
Yeah, I have
this
a
day and age?
smartwatch,
Oh, a smartwatch. What kind of watch do you have?
Apple Watch.
Apple Watch. What do you use it for?
Uh, Keeps track of messages and stuff, right? If I get dinged for something, I can just check my watch real quick rather than having to go pick up my phone.
Oh, I see. Do you have can you connect it to Discord?
There might be a way, but I don't actually know of it.
Okay, interesting. The difference comes down to how you react if your politeness isn't reciprocated, says latent logic. That's can be true, I guess. I
That is
do.
some latent logic.
That is some latent logic. Latent logic, do you know politely wicked? If you become negative when someone doesn't respond to niceness with nicest, then it is wicked. Oh, yeah, that's
I mean,
true. Huh.
yeah, more or less, right?
But you can feel negative about it. It's man, there's too many layers here. So if you treat someone with kindness and they're
Well, that's why I
mean
said
to
it. The
you,
short and simple of it was how I presented it because it's a rabbit
see,
hole.
you're
That's why I said
so
it's a
big
philosophy.
brain, politely
That's why I said it's a
wicked. It's
philosophy
such
rather
a
than just saying
big
what it
brain.
is.
I was gonna say, so yeah, it's a rabbit hole. So if you're kind to someone and they're not kind back, you can treat them unkindly, which would be wicked. But I feel like when you're kind to someone, at least, I'm sorry, I'm not using you. I mean, when I am kind to someone, you as in the general populace, and someone treats you cruelly and with, with hatred or, in a mean way, I feel like it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to feel a little hurt by that or upset. But,
Yeah, but I mean, like
depending on
another
how you
example
react. Yeah.
might be like, say you're at work and
Yes.
to make an easier time for yourself at work and to get around some things, you're a little more kind to someone than you might be
Mm-hmm.
otherwise.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. That is very manipulative, actually. I didn't really think about that because I don't know. I guess the idea of being kind to someone for personal gain just seems really weird to me.
It's ingrained in our brains, I feel like. It's not something we think about. It's something if you stop to think about it. It's like you're now breathing. It's something like that, right?
I guess so.
You don't
Yeah.
think about how you as a person go about your day just going about your day, right? Being who you are. And but
Hmm.
you don't if you think about it further, you might say, "Did I do this for that reason or did I do this just because I'm genuinely a good person?"
Ceramic doll, you do this? What do you, ceramic doll? Are you saying that you're mean to people or you're kind to people just to get something back?
Begins to breathe consciously. Yes.
I've been to Politely Wicked chat sometimes from Seahorse. Oh yeah, see. Speaking of Seahorse, I'm going to be interviewing them in a couple weeks. They're one of my favorite people in the world. Do you know Seahorse?
Seahorse? Oh yeah, it's the cutest seahorse.
Yeah. Wow.
Of course I know the cutest
Do you want to
seahorse.
watch? I got to meet Seahorse
You know,
IRL.
it's not like there's a chat command in Seahorse's stream or anything that's exclamation mark no you that brings up the only highlight on my stream that is 6 hours of me and Seahorse going back and forth saying no you.
No you,
Not
no
definitely
you,
definitely
no
nothing like
you, no
that.
you, no you. No you, no you. Wow, that's very cute. No you, politely wicked.
No you.
No you. Kind of crazy to think Politely Wicked is a gladiator PvPer in the acclaimed MMORPG World of
I don't know what you're
Warcraft.
talking
Insane,
about.
unfathomable even. This is
I don't even know what
Farisu,
you're
who is
talking
a
about.
former #1 Maple Story player, giving props to a fellow MMORPG #1 player. If you guys didn't know this, Politely Wicked used to play a lot of
Oh, girls is
World
making
of
stuff up
Warcraft. And,
now.
okay, this part is true. You did used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, and you do have mounts that are worth thousands of dollars. Is that not true?
That is true.
That is true. And you're also ranked #1 gladiator and praised by Asmongold. Is that true?
That part is not true.
Okay, that part's not true. Where does it stop? But were you an arena player, or did you do PvP, or did you do like mythic raid? I was gonna call them zodiac raids. I don't know anything about WoW, really. You play casually?
I can get to 2K if I want to any season pretty much. I have gotten to Gladiator once. But I don't really like to go for Gladiator because it's just too much effort for not enough reward.
What is
I like to collect pretty armor
gladiator?
sets.
Yeah, that's fun. That's one of my That's one of my favorite things to do in an MMORPG is to look pretty, get cute armors.
So Gladiator is just reaching over a certain point of ranking and then getting a certain amount of wins after that ranking to be in the top 1%.
Top 1%. That seems good. That seems good. Do you find?
Well, I mean, it's all a matter of perspective, right? Like top 1% on Twitch is like what 30 something odd viewers average.
Is that really? 37? Some 37? You're good with numbers. I never really look at numbers or anything.
I like looking at statistics just for the fun of it.
I see. Top 1% is 37 viewers, really? I thought it was less than that.
Something
even.
around there.
I guess top.
I mean, it might as 30 something. I don't know the exact number.
That does sound about right. Politely gladiator. No wonder she's already ready to fight. Hello everybody. Hello Doge and Zozo and everybody who's just coming in today. I'm interviewing the lovely, as she would say, very lovely, Politely Wicked. Variety and VR streamer and vampire, comfy, kind person, eloquent, big brain.
No you.
No you.
No you.
No you, vampire. No you, vampire, and my Siamese twin IRL. We're actually connected by the head right now IRL, but you can't really tell because there's a special VR headset that we have that connects to both of our heads. So it actually, VR is a godsend because usually we're attached by the head, and VR makes it so you guys can see us separately. But in real life, we're actually not surgically attached by the head, but we were born this way.
You see, that's why O-Girls is always sitting in VRChat, because I'm standing there at that head level where they're just sitting on a giant raised chair this whole time, and we just lug that around everywhere while I stand.
That's true. It's a motorized chair, so I can do that. All right, you got that Q&A. It's so fun. Wish you a good day, Oprah. Okay, yeah. Sets. Sorry. I love
Violet is adorable.
Violet is so adorable. That's true. You're like my favorite person to joke around with because I don't know why. You're so cute and you're so funny. You probably play more variety than anybody I know when I think about it. I see you play a different game every game. So you're like into strategy games and role-playing games. What kind of games do you like? What kind of genres would you say? Do you play everything? What do you like to play?
I play mostly everything, but not quite. Like on stream, I usually prefer to stick to I do like strategy for stream because, you can take the time to just chill out, talk to chat. It's nothing intense, right? But,
Yeah.
I like doing what I like to do on stream, so sometimes I play things like Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, you
That's not
played
necessarily the
that.
chillest game. There's a F-bombs and random
Mhm.
words here and there, and occasionally you run across some gruesome scenes. Uh,
Mhm.
but you play what you want to play. You make it comfy anyway. I was playing like Warhammer 40k Darktide on stream with lo-fi, and people are like, "How does this work?" But it does, I guess. I don't know. I just do it.
Did you like
Hmm.
Cyberpunk? I haven't played it since the release, but I heard it got better. What do
I
you think?
do, but at this point, I would just suggest waiting for the DLC if you're gonna play it. Just that way, you go
Oh.
back, get a full experience. Because
Mhm.
when the DLC comes out, there's supposed to also be a big patch with more stuff. So
Oh, okay. Did you watch Edge Runners?
I did.
I only watched the
Granted,
first
I
two
watched it way
episodes.
later than anyone else.
I'm still not done with it. I just started. You guys
It
like
is
Edge Runner? It's
fantastic. I loved it.
fantastic. Okay, I'll go back and watch it. Maybe tonight and tomorrow. Do you like any other Studio Trigger animes? Have you watched any other animes by that studio?
I haven't. I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
studios. I
That's
mean, I
that's
know of Studio
fair.
Ghibli and some of their
Yeah.
associated works, but I don't really know of any others.
They made animes like Kill la Kill, Darling in the Franxx, Gurren Lagann. Well,
I watched a few episodes of Darling in the Franxx. Couldn't get into it.
I haven't seen that one, but I have seen Kill la Kill, and it's maybe one of my favorite animes of all time. But I will watch Cyberpunk. I will watch Cyberpunk. I see you play Hearthstone sometimes. You play a lot of card games. Did you play card games when you were younger?
Uh, Not really. I mean,
No, okay.
sometimes,
Like
but not
Magic
really.
or something, Yu-Gi-Oh.
No.
Well, you
Oh,
said
well, I
Pokemon
guess I played a little
TCG,
bit of
right?
Pokemon and a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh with my brother,
Hmm.
and then random other kids around the neighborhood, but I wasn't like huge into it.
Is your brother older or younger than you?
Younger.
Younger. Do you have any more siblings?
I am the oldest.
You're the oldest of two? Of five? Of 20?
Or
Four! Four! That's cool. Just in case I need you. Sorry. It's not really. Brother? One brother? And then you have another brother, another sister, two
two
sisters.
sisters.
Two sisters. Okay. Do you get along with all your siblings?
More or less, yeah.
More or less. Okay. I see. Do they know that you stream and stuff? Do they know, like, about your
Kind of, sort
VR?
of.
Okay. Interesting.
They know of it, but I mean, they've never really bothered looking into it, really.
That's fair. That's
At least
fair.
as far as I know. Who knows? There could be a someone in chat that I don't know who's them. I don't know, but as far as I know, no.
I see. I see. Interesting. I'm trying to paint a picture of what your life was like before you started streaming. And one of my questions for you was what did you do before you started streaming? And I guess you've mentioned Pokemon TCG and you were playing lots of games. Do you remember types of things you were doing? Were you just gaming? Were you in school? Were you working? I guess what kind of stuff were you doing before stream?
I was living on vampire hours, just getting
Hmm.
by.
That's fair. I think a lot of us are just getting by since we're
There was a
like.
good time where I didn't have work,
Hmm.
so sat around doing a lot of gaming.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess that was your WoW days, Like, how many hours do you have in WoW again?
Oh,
I want to see. I wonder if you have more or less than Farisu. I think Farisu said you have way more than her.
like over a year.
A year of a year, 365 days.
Over a year of playtime.
Is it 2 years? Difficult hours can
Like
be difficult to
800 and
check.
something, I think, actually.
800
I mean, I could get
days?
you the number. I would have to go check my computer.
I'm kind of. I mean, you don't have to check it right now. I'm kind of curious. You need to look at each character. Oh, wait, you need to look at each character? It's
Yep.
character hours? Oh, I didn't know that.
So one day I went through every single character and added up everything.
Oh, you did. So it's a year. How much time do you guys have, Euland and Faricio?
I'm actually
I
curious again. I
Go
always
check,
forget.
go
I'm gonna
check, go
just check
check.
it real
I
quick.
want to check. You need to look at each character. Easiest way to use an add-on. Hey, Black Cat. Hi, everybody. By the way, I will take this time to reintroduce my guest, Politely Wicked, who is an old friend of mine. I've always just thought
838 days played, or otherwise 19,872 hours.
that's over 2 years, Politely Wicked. That's nearly 3 years playtime.
Are you being judged?
Okay, I did say that in a judging tone.
Nah, I'm just playing.
I'm actually not judging.
I judge
you.
myself on that, honestly.
I honestly, people
There's a
judge
lot of World of
themselves,
Warcraft
but
on it.
surely I'm below 2 years, says Farisu. Margot Clueless. I mean, Farisu has like 40,000 hours in Maple Story, which is
I mean,
quite a feat.
given how old World of Warcraft is, it's not that crazy, but
How old is World
it
of
is a
Warcraft?
lot.
When was it released? 1987? No, like
No, like 2000 something, 2000 something.
2003 or something? Early
I think it
2000s.
was, 2003 was when I was thinking. Someone in chat, I'm sure, will tell us.
Yeah, 2003 or
2003 or
2004. So did you
2004,
start
yeah.
from the beginning?
No, I started like before Wrath of the Lich King came out. I did not hit max level in the Burning Crusade. But by the time Wrath of the Lich King came out, I was able to hit max level.
Do you play Wrath of Lich King? That's what Classic is on right now, right? You ever play Classic?
No,
Not a
I
Classic.
can't go back.
Can't go back. Has anyone here played
If
Classic?
I've already done something, I have a hard time going back to it.
I tried playing Classic because I never played Classic. I never really played WoW. And I could not do it. It was so hard. I didn't realize how hard Classic WoW is. It's impossible to do anything without a guide. Please give us Season of Mastery 2, Blizzard. What is Season of
How
Mastery?
can you tell if someone played World of Warcraft back in the classic days? Don't worry, they'll tell you.
What's that?
You're not wrong.
Is that true? Is that true? I
Yeah.
don't get it.
More or less.
What does that mean? People will brag about it, or they'll get angry at retail, or like.
If World of Warcraft ever comes up, someone will mention that they played in classic.
I see. Okay. I've been doing good, God of Death, Nico Girl. Sorry. So, by the way, everyone, I am reading chat, but I'm trying to focus on the interview with Politely Wicked here. So, I might not get to respond to every single person like I usually do, but just want you to know that I am reading, and I'll try to respond when I can. But I want to focus on Politely Wicked here, since I never get
I
to
don't know
see
who'd
you
want to
in
focus on
VR.
me.
I do. I'm sure everyone here is here to watch you.
Is that stuck on a
So
bed? Quack, quack.
pretty sure everybody here wants to duck on a bed, quack quack. That's such a cute name and a cute emote. Is that Billy? No, that's
Duck on a bed is a cute name.
that is a cute name. Duck on
And
a
they
bed.
always use cute emotes.
That is such a cute emote. I don't know who that is. Oh, comfy thighs. Interesting. Are you into comfy thighs, Politely Wicked?
What?
I don't know. That's what that emote is from. I don't even know. I mean, thighs are pretty comfy. I gave you such vanilla questions. One of them is, what are your favorite foods? What are your favorite foods, Politely Wicked? I'm going back to WoW in a second.
O positive and O negative.
O positive and O
Um,
negative. Oh, wait, what? No! That's pretty funny.
I don't know. If I had to pick a favorite dessert, I guess it would be cheesecake.
That's so
As
good.
terms of cooked food, I guess can't really go wrong with a hamburger.
That's true. Yeah, what's your
And
favorite?
I also like chicken nuggets.
Yeah. What are your favorite places to go to a hamburger? I know you said you like Culver's, which I've never tried yet. Is there a favorite burger place that you have?
I don't know. I used to really like Wendy's more, but
Yeah.
I feel like the quality has kind of gone downhill a bit.
Maybe. I haven't been to Wendy's in a long time. I used to be one of those
I used to remember
Baconator
Wendy's
people.
being so good, but I don't know. Every time I get it now, I'm kind of like a little disappointed at one thing or another.
Really? Do they sell spicy chicken nuggets? I remember those were pretty good.
Indeed, they do.
They do. Okay. I used to get like a Frosty and some chicken nuggets, some fries or something.
I
Yeah.
used to eat a lot of Burger King. I don't know. I'm not into it
Burger
these days.
King. You know, my friend Farisu puts Burger King on S tier. which I
Well, that's what
find that
I saw
questionable.
them in chat. Burger King
Yeah.
is S tier and
Oh,
her
she
heart
actually
knows.
right. No, she actually. I actually said that without reading that in chat. In her heart, she knows. Wait,
It just shows that you guys know each other so well.
yeah, I do know Freezy really well. I'm glad she's back. I'm glad we're back talking.
Kitty
What would you?
Parisa.
What are your S tier fast food places? Politely wicked.
Oh, I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't
Is there
know.
anything on S tier? What would you put on A tier?
I don't think I would put anything on S tier, honestly. I would put
That's
stuff on A tier, I
fair.
guess. I
Yeah.
really like the orange chicken from Panda Express when it's done fine. Like there's times
Oh,
where I'm just like,
it
why
can be
didn't they cook it
very
better?
hit or
But
miss.
typically it's done well enough that I'm like, ooh, yes, orange chicken.
Yeah.
Then I also like Culver's. Their fish sandwich and
Oh,
hamburgers are pretty
fish
good.
sandwich. That sounds good. I'm a fish sandwich
Yeah, they have a
enjoyer.
North Atlantic cod sandwich.
I think Farisi said they would never eat a fish sandwich, or at least a filet o fish. Burnty says Jack in the
I
Box is
had a
S
filet of
tier.
fish like a year ago just
Yeah.
to try it again, and I was like, regret.
Regret. I
This
used to
was
like
too
them.
expensive for
Yeah.
something I could have gotten cheaper at Culver's that tasted better.
McDonald's is so expensive for some
It
reason.
is. I remember being a kid and McDonald's was like the cheap joint we'd go to every once in a while because it was cheap and effective. Like now it's like m- when I'm looking at McDonald's prices, I'm like, I might as well get like Five Guys.
Yeah, I know. It's like as expensive as Five Guys. It's ridiculous, McDonald's. Hi, Constellation Princess. I was listening to my new friend Constellation Princess's music today in the bath, and man,
You
shout
know,
out to Constellation Princess. She's wonderful. Yeah, sorry.
going back to the discussion of what I did before,
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely in a different place from when you last got to make fun of me about things.
What does that
Last
mean?
time we talked about fast food on a big scale is always
No!
politely's poor, politely can never eat
No!
out,
I
politely
did
can't order
not say. I
food.
did not say 5% of those things. I might have said 95% of those. I didn't say you couldn't eat out. I did say you were poor, but you were poor. Because
Because last time we talked about fast food, I barely had any experiences
I'm
because I just never
sorry. I'm
really ate out.
sorry. I'm politely wicked now. Everyone's gonna be like, "What? Oh, girls is mean." Oh, I just thought it was so cute that you ranked food
You're cute.
by cost, because you were like,
I still
I
do,
don't
but like
know. You still
not as
kind of
much.
do. No, I don't. I don't would never make fun of anyone for being poor. I'm poor. Like I'm definitely like on the poor side of the national average. I think. In and Out cost makes it
I
S
don't really like
tier.
In and Out.
You don't like In and Out. I like. There's some people who really don't like In and
There are
Out.
people who like stand and stand by it, and whenever they have someone come to their neck of the woods, they're like, "You have to have In and Out," and it's like life changing, and it's like,
I don't know about that. I don't know, it's
nah.
life changing, but I grew up with it, and I like In and Out for the
It's an
cost.
okay burger. I mean, for its cost, yeah, it's good in that aspect, I guess. But I don't know, not really my thing.
The best way to explain inflation to boomers is in Big Macs. When you were my age, minimum wage could buy 6 Big Macs. Now an hour of minimum wage buys .7 Big Macs. That's true. Big Macs are what, like $30 now or something? No, they're like $8 or something. I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time because it
A
is
Big
so
Mac build
expensive.
is like meal is like $13,
Are you
13 something.
serious? Wait, no way. A Big Mac meal is 13 something? Please, someone confirm this. I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time.
At least
13
that's the last
something?
time, and that was like a few months ago. I think that I saw
I
it.
guess
I
so.
didn't actually
After
order it.
tax, probably. That sounds expensive. Yeah, In and Out is like $8 for like a meal, like a combo. It's
And that's also another thing, right? Like in the different parts of the country, it actually is like different prices.
Man, inflation really is a thing. My normal meal at Burger King is like $22 or $24 now. It used to be $12. Jeez, it's cheaper than that in Canadian rupees.
Dude, that's the craziest thing. Like French fry prices have gone through the roof. Like when I was a kid, I just remember like $1 you can get a nice big fry and you can fill up off that.
Like a
But now like
dollar.
it's a couple dollars just for the fries, maybe
It's
three, four, $5 for the fries. And it's
$5
like if you don't get it for the meal, like
IKEA. It's
bruh.
$9 if you get the large meal. Where are you from, Constellation Princess? Thank you for chatting IKEA. Wonderful piano player and cutie. Large fries are 204 now. That doesn't seem too bad to me. I mean, it is
See,
expensive.
it's definitely cheaper where you are. I don't know where the difference is.
204
But
doesn't
it's
sound
there.
too bad.
A
for
large fry is
large
not
fry.
204 here. I wish it was.
I don't think it is here either, but I remember when I could buy a bag of chips for $1. Yeah, same. I remember when I could buy like a bottle of water for like like less than $1. And a bottle of water is like $7. No, it's like $2 or $3. It's kind of crazy.
Wherever Farisu is, McDonald's is definitely cheaper than it is here.
She is from, I'm going to dox her now, exactly Austin, Texas. I have her address if anyone wants to DM me for it. Give your exact address.
Oh my goodness.
Time to build a web crawler to get the prices and rank them by cost efficiency. Monka
Have fun,
W.
Squiggles.
What are the most cost effective? You used to like Jack in the Box taco things, taco fries or something. What was that? Taco salad? You're telling me mini tacos. You're praising some sort of Jack in the Box thing.
The mini tacos from Jack in the Box were actually pretty good.
This might
they
be
were
a
cheap.
bad take. I used to, and this is coming from someone who likes authentic Mexican tacos, but I actually used to like the Jack in the Box tacos. Maybe I was just intoxicated out of my mind when I was eating those, but I actually like Jack in the Box tacos.
Taco Bell tacos.
I do too.
They're base cheap tacos. They're not tacos, but they taste good.
There's something about Taco Bell that tastes pretty good. I never feel great after eating Taco Bell, but I do like
DMing
taco.
Obulis right now.
DMing
Really trying to
Opals.
find out where Farisu is.
She lives near Austin, Texas. This is public knowledge, though. She said it on her own stream. Taco Bell used to have a flatbread sandwich. It was so good. Have you tried that? I haven't been to a fast food place in a long time.
No, I don't get anything from Taco Bell except pretty much the tacos. I don't like anything else.
Do you like Sonic?
I used to have it every now and then as a kid, every once in a great while.
They're limeade.
It was okay.
It's okay. Sonic's really not great. Sonic's kind of mid.
Price per
Sue would
taste,
say.
not great.
Yeah, that's the price to taste
My mom liked
ratio.
it. That's why I would have it every once in a great while.
Ah, I see. They're everything there is kind of mediocre. You know me. Can everyone say happy birthday to You Know Me Plays? It was her birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, You Know Me
Happy
Plays.
birthday, You Know Me Plays. Beautiful. VRChat organizer, IRL. She organized the VRChat community meetup at TwitchCon. She organized Sly Fest, if you guys are familiar with that. She's a U.S. citizen. But she wasn't. She took the citizenship.
And her social security is...
I don't know. I should sneak that next time I see her. But I'm so glad I ran into you, and thank you for stopping by. You know me. I miss you.
That does sound like a lot of planning and a lot of stuff.
And I can't wait to see you when I go visit home. She lives near where I grew up in the Bay Area. So, hi Catalyst Kitty. Thank you for the sub, sweetheart.
Bay of the O Girls.
Happy birthday. Yes. Are you leaving? Don't leave. Don't leave, Politely Wicked.
Later, guys.
If you guys are just joining us, this is my lovely guest, Politely Wicked. We're doing a little interview, but I am reading through chat. Hello, Ray Vipers. I'm doing wonderful. What more you got to say?
Huh? What?
You said something about O Girls. You said O Girls.
Did I?
I don't know. It doesn't. What were we talking about? We were talking about cost to food ratio. What restaurant do you think has the best food to cost ratio? Because this factors into your rankings.
I don't know. I'd say I don't know. Jack in the Box is still pretty cheap these days.
Is it? I haven't been in a
I mean, the
long
taste is also
time.
cheap, but like
Yes,
I'm one of those people who
certainly
like
is.
cheap taste sometimes.
Really? That's fair. I
Like
think that's very valid.
sometimes I like things that are cheap taste that aren't trying to make themselves out to be good tasting. Like when it's trying to be good, but you know it's cheap, that's when it kind of gets like eh. But when you just know
Yeah.
you're going to go have a trashy burger,
Hmm.
Jack in the Box is pretty
Pretty
took
good
that
for
personally.
that. Yeah, they.
Yeah.
You took that personally? What did you
Like
take?
something I was talking about it last night, I think even like I don't actually like an egg. I don't like actually like scrambled eggs or eggs you make on yourself on a breakfast sandwich that great. Like I'll eat them because they're healthier or and I should eat them and they're still good enough. But like a McMuffin or Wendy's or any other fast food cheap egg breakfast sandwich, I don't know, for whatever reason that just tastes amazing to me. I
The
know it's not great
cheap
for you, but
egg
it tastes
breakfast sandwich.
amazing.
So you like the egg on, like, say, an egg McMuffin more than an actual, like, I think the reason is because there are tons of chemicals in there that make it taste good, like
Yeah, so another
monosodium
comparison I
glutar or
had
whatever,
was like
MSG. Yeah.
a freshetta pizza. I've started to get less into those, and I don't like those
A
cheap
shadow pizza? What?
Tony's orange box pizzas or the Red Barons as much. I do,
What?
however,
I don't know any. I
the
know
like
Barons.
the
These frozen. These are
Tony's
fro pizzas.
square pizzas,
Oh, Totino's,
little
Totino's. Oh, wait,
square
is that the
cheap
company that makes the
pizzas.
pizza bites? No, that.
Yes.
Oh, Totino's, Totoni's. What's that brand called? Wait, what is Shadow Pizza? Shadow Pizza.
Yeah,
What
like
is
if I'm
Totino's?
getting a pizza, it either has to be like delivery or really high end pizza, or it's gotta be like
Wait,
really
do
low
you
end
like
to Tony's little brick
DiGiorno?
pizzas.
I've never had
DiGiorno was
DiGiorno.
okay. I actually liked it,
Apparently DiGiorno is good, or at least that's what they said in the commercials. It's good. It's not
but
delivery.
it is
It's
definitely more
DiGiorno.
expensive.
Deep dish pizza is the only high quality pizza. You take that back, you heathen. I am a New York pizza kind of gal. Like
I think
you're
deep dish is a bit more big in Austin, right?
Austin and Chicago. There, a Round Table Pizza near Almaden and San Jose. Wait, how do you know about that? Oh, I forgot. You used to live in California. Huh?
I'm a Texan,
You're a Texan?
technically. Yeah, I was
Really?
born
You
in
grew up in
Texas, lived there
Texas?
for 9 years.
You ever have Round Table Pizza? I haven't had that in a while, but Round Table to me is A or S tier. It is a
I've
high
never actually had
quality.
it now.
What are your A or S tier pizza places? Do you like pizza?
I don't have any S tier, but A tier is Domino's and Papa John's.
Domino's and Papa John's on A tier.
There are some great mom and pop shops that just don't deliver in my area, so I can't really give a good rating on them, and I don't remember the prices.
That's very fair. Deep dish is a casserole. That is a true statement and a line from Jon Stewart, I believe. Texas aware. I live in Arkansas, and I'm lucky to live in Northwest Arkansas, which is a bit more liberal and LGBTQ friendly. I just wanted to say that I'm so happy I don't live in Texas.
To be fair, quality of pizza in like the chains is hard to measure. Like I know there's Domino's that is just like
True.
disgusting in some places. So I mean, if you rank Domino's lower, I completely understand. But the ones I
Purchase
have around me are really good. So
Purchase Domino's is so good. I actually prefer Papa John's to Domino's, and I agree with you that
I
it's
like Papa
A tier.
John's, but it's more expensive.
Is it really? I feel like it can be okay with,
Domino's
with
has more and
coupons
better
and stuff.
deals.
Do they? Okay. I haven't eaten Domino's. I think even the Fallout. I haven't eaten Domino's in a long time. What's your go-to order from Domino's?
Large two topping 7.99. That's pretty hard to
What?
beat.
That's pretty cheap. Large two topping 7.99. Is that a pickup?
Yeah.
pickup order? Okay. Both mid. You put Little Caesars over Domino's?
Okay, so Little Caesars falls in that trashy category that
Yeah,
I
Little
like to
Caesars
partake
is
in from
so
sometimes.
trashy. True,
It's
though.
trashy to the point that I like to have it here and there, just because
Yeah.
sometimes you like trash.
Take me to a
Uh,
round table. It's been 20 years since I had a slice. Is there a round table in
Hi, I'm
Austin?
large, two toppings, 70.99.
Hey,
Oh
you're
my goodness,
shouting out my
Frenchie.
lovely friend Farisu. Hi, I'm large, two toppings, 7.99. Burnley can be more lewd than I thought they ever were, but I probably maybe should have known that since they mod for my friend Locky VR, and Savvy is not lewd on her stream, is she? I don't know. But anyway,
Savvy can get a little crazy sometimes, but no, typically she's not like just straight up, lewd or
yeah.
anything, right? But she
Uh,
can make those comments here and there, right?
yeah, that's true. That's true. Little Caesars is less than Pizza Hut, less than Papa John's, less than Domino's, less than any other local pizza. Local pizza is the best. You don't mod for Locky anymore? Little
Bernty also has a
Caesars,
nickname, Little Degen. He's
Little
just a little guy, but he's
DJ.
also a little Degen.
Wait, two large pizzas for $4. Is that really true? I know their
So
prices are
Austin's
really
price
cheap.
scaling is obviously a little different for
What
Vasquez than
is
it
that?
is for
Is
me.
Austin? When I was in Austin for a week, I was eating expensive ass food, though I was getting like barbecue and
Because
stuff, which might be a little
I
bit
can
more
tell you, I did not
expensive.
have two large pizzas for $4 here.
I have never had like one large pizza for four
Outside Austin's kind
bucks.
of okay.
Huh. Man, I didn't. Man, I'm not a huge fan of Texas. Not a huge fan, though. I didn't spend much time in Dallas when I was there. I just kind of drove through. And I guess to be fair, I didn't really spend much time in Austin either. Now, my version is one of their pre-mades for $5
Domino's, I'm
from
guessing.
Domino's. They
Since he said he
have.
loves Domino's.
I've never had a Domino's pizza for. Oh, Little Caesars. I don't think I've ever had it. I know they had those
What,
like
Caesars?
pre-made $5
I
pizzas
know,
at Little
yeah, hot
Caesars.
$5 hot and ready. See, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like
hot
two
and
large
ready.
for $4. Like you got to be in a place where you get deals
Where
for
do you
that,
get
right?
two large
If they have
pizzas for four
$5 hot and ready
bucks?
as a national standard,
When I was in Texas, I thought I'd be miserable, but being in a city and never leaving the apartment, best internet and good delivery on everything. That's kind of how I feel about my place now. It's like I'm in Arkansas, and I get kind of nervous sometimes.
199 hot and ready. You got to be
Easy.
kidding me.
One ninety
I would
nine.
love that
Wait,
pricing.
you gotta prove this to me. I don't believe you. She doesn't drive. I don't. 199. How do they make a profit on that? I would get all my groceries delivered for $100 a year. What do you mean? You got a membership for $100 a year? I
Something
started
is wrong
picking
is
up
if
my
a
groceries.
large is 199.
Yeah, something is wrong. Yeah, membership. Yeah, I think they have that like Instacart or
Me pricing things
whatever.
high. For Risu, every time I mention a high price, it's lower than that.
Do you tip the grocery person, Euland? Do you tip grocery people? I don't really know how grocery
I don't know.
delivery.
I've never had
I
grocery
think I've
delivered,
had
so
groceries delivered and I did tip the grocery person. See here, what was crazy was through the grocery store. Okay, so you don't really have to tip. I remember you telling me when it was through the grocery store, it was like the freshest groceries you ever got. Which has been hit or miss for me. Sometimes I get fresh groceries when I get it through the grocery store, and sometimes I don't. Like I got these two avocados today that were picked by the grocery people, and they were ripe, but they
this
weren't.
interview has this turned into discussion of food.
Well, I like it because it's very easy topic, and I'm very interested in you. And food is such a. I think food is one of the best topics because everyone can relate to it. It's not
That is fair.
political food. No food
Not
is
politically
super
wicked.
gay. Is there super gay food? I don't know. No liberal or Republican food. People just
Oh,
like
trust me,
to
they will find a way, I'm sure.
to politicize food. Please don't. Um, it's a
I
membership.
don't
It's
doubt
not
it already
199
has
for the
been here and
membership.
there, but
Freedom fries were pretty political. That's true. Fairy toast. Wait, what? What? What does that mean? That seems like a slur. They had refrigerated trucks and they don't let you
What a fairy
tip. I
bread.
like that.
Is
Fairy
fairy bread just toasted
bread.
fairy bread? What?
Bananas and drinks with straws are gay, apparently. Oh, and ice cream. Wait, ice cream is gay? Everyone likes ice cream. Are there people that don't like ice cream?
Even the people who can't have ice cream like ice cream.
Yeah, that's true. I'm pretty lactose intolerant and I like ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
Yeah, I'm a fan.
What are your favorite flavors of ice cream? Is there an S tier ice cream flavor for you?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. So good. Yeah. Do you have a go-to ice cream place or do you get like Ben and Jerry's or something? Get it from the store? What do you like to get?
I never go to ice cream places.
It's pretty expensive. You can just get a
Yeah.
pint. Right?
You can
What do
just
you,
get a pint at the store, you know?
is there any brand that you like? Like Halo Top? I don't really know many brands of ice cream. Haagen-Dazs? Pretty
I
good.
don't know. It's always been whatever is on sale.
Always
If
whatever
it's on
on
sale and it's cookies and
sale.
cream, it's good enough for me.
If you want to laugh, Google gay food. Wait, what is gay? Hold on, I need to Google this. What do you get when you Google gay food?
I've definitely seen news
What?
programs go on about food. I
What
mean,
gay
you may say it's not
food?
political, but people have politicized it already before. Not that it's like so widespread, people instantly associate it.
Queer food is hiding in plain sight. How gay is your food? This is an article written by The Atlantic. I thought The Atlantic was an upstanding publication. Slate.
Like
What
they really
is
like to go after
queer
soy.
food? Soy seems kind of gay. The Guardian says gay diet food. Sushi may well be the gayest food on earth. Okay, this is a quote from The Guardian here.
Maybe
Straight
considering
foods.
people who consider a big meaty steak a manly thing. I guess
Yeah,
sushi
I
does look
guess
a little off to
so.
them.
Straight foods are basic and uncontrived, he writes. Gay foods are fiddly and foofy. Sushi may well be the gayest food on earth. The design of the average ikuro gunkan maki or hirami nigiri is, if you look at it objectively, really quite extraordinary. Sushi chefs are basically taking sloppy bits of fish and magically reworking them into exquisite bonbons. How gay, right? While sushi is swishy, Mexican food is unbelievably macho. Okay, I don't know. This is a really stupid article. I don't
Most
like.
of them that are trying to do that kind of stuff are.
Yeah, I didn't know that food was gay. Queer food is hiding in plain sight. There's no such thing as queer food. But once you start looking, it's everywhere. That's the first it's the first line here. Okay, let's give those a read later. I'm not too interested about this. How gay is your food? Exactly the type of article I'd expect The Atlantic to write. To be fair, I never really read The Atlantic. I remember my English teacher in 11th grade made us all subscribe to The New Yorker. And
Interesting.
also, some people subscribe to The Atlantic, which he recommended. He seemed pretty gay himself, so he had a wife and stuff, but, seemed like he'd be gay on the side.
Be gay on the side. Casual gaying on the
Casual
weekends.
gaying with other gay students. Or not gay students, sorry, like gay professors. Hi, Harleen VT. That sounds corrupt AF. Yeah, maybe he was getting paid off by the New Yorker. I don't know.
No, you, Harleen.
We love you, Harleen. That's cutie Linko, by the way. God Gamer Linko in the house.
If
God
you think anyone
Gamer
has a capability to
Linko.
get like rank 1 in anything, it'd probably be Linko. That man can game.
Someone told me that Harleen told me Linko did a no-hit Hollow Knight. I don't know if you ever played Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
No-hit
done many a
Hollow
things.
Knight. Pantheon, Hollowness Pantheon. Not no-hit Hollow Knight? What do you mean? I thought you did a no-hit Hollowness Pantheon. I forget what it's called. Pantheon of Hollowness. I did P5 and Path of Pain. No-hit Persona 5? Hellenistic? can't even. What's the hardest game you've ever played? For politely Furisu, politely wicked, politely kawaii, politely
No, you.
big brain, politely cutie,
No, you.
politely Siamese twin.
You're
No hit
talkable.
Sekiro is pretty impressive. It's pretty
What is
impressive.
the hardest game that I've ever played? Hmm.
Linko said Oak Girls wouldn't remember Linko. Sorry I didn't accept your request the other day, Linko. I was in the middle of an interview. Hello, gentleman heavy. How are you?
I don't actually know.
You ever play any of the Dark Souls games? WoW is
I
pretty
mean,
hard on your soul.
yes, but I mean, Dark Souls and Elden Ring are just kind of as hard as you make them.
Elden Ring. They're as hard as anything?
They are as hard as you make them.
That's true, because you can over level in those games. So, right, is that what you're getting at?
I mean,
Or
they were hard for me in terms of I like to challenge myself. But if I didn't like to challenge myself, I could have just done stuff, grinded up, get big weapons, and smack things around, right?
that's true. I still need to go back and play
Unlike
Dark.
Sekiro, right? Where Linko is a god mode who has gone over 50 playthroughs, new game pluses.
50 playthroughs. I remember they were like on their 7th playthrough of something of Elden Ring, like a week into Elden Ring release. Which is, do you have a job, Linko? Like, how do you god game?
New game
NG
plus
plus
54
54
for
for
Sekiro.
Sekiro. I mean, that's
And how many times did you complete getting over it with Bennett Fodzy, Linko?
Linko is a student. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Getting over it, yes. 651 as of today.
651. That's a lot of gaming.
Madness.
That's a lot of gaming. Linko needs to stream more. You should stream more, Linko, if you're that good at games. Oh, you streamed this morning? Okay. Do you ever do speed runs? You ever speed run stuff? Hi, Duck on a Bed. You ever do any speed runs? Politely speed run?
Me, no, I'm not really into speed.
Not into
I just
speed.
kinda
Doesn't like to do speed.
I just kinda like to chill out, vibe, do my thing. I'll get to the end when I get to the end.
That's fair. I like that about you. Like I'm like falling asleep because I'm so comfy right now. You're like the comfiest person.
I blame
right now.
Harleen.
You blame Harleen.
Harleen's making me fall asleep.
Harleen is admittedly so sweet. I love Harleen with all my heart.
Harleen QT.
Lol. Trying to finish off Eclipse mode. What is Eclipse mode? What is that? What is ROR2? Oh, Risk of Rain? Is that true? Do you ever play Risk? I couldn't get into Risk of Rain because I'm so ADHD.
I
that
started
just
streaming
can't
on
play
Risk
it.
Rain.
Yeah.
That's a game I started streaming with.
I really couldn't get into it. I don't know why. There's too much
It's not
stuff
for
on
everyone, for
screen.
sure. And it's not for me these days.
It's too hectic for me. I kind of like more chill games.
Used to like it.
I can see. I mean, I can see why people like it so much. I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. You ever play that game? You ever play Red
I
Dead
have not.
Redemption? My favorite games. I find Risk of Rain real hard to get into because the new player experience can be miserable. It was quite miserable for me. I played like with these two god gamers. One of them was Luckmois. If you guys know Luckmois, who's a god gamer. And
See, the
I
problem
did
with
not have
streaming
fun.
World of Warcraft for me is I don't like streaming or doing content while I'm playing or streaming, right? Anything that requires like matchmaking is kind of like sus to me for streaming, or anything that requires getting a group with other people to do stuff.
What
That's
do
why
you
I don't like
mean?
streaming World of Warcraft. Like Rainbow Six Siege or Valorant or Apex or any game that requires you just
Yep.
queue and be there, right? Like I don't play League of Legends on stream.
Wait, why is that sus? Because of just the wait time of having to queue?
No, it's just I have to work with other people while streaming, and I rather just focus on chilling and do my thing on stream.
That's true. You never really do collab streams or anything like that, or at least that I've seen.
See, I will collab by going on other people's streams if they want to, but I just don't think it's for me to have people on my stream, for better or
That's
worse.
completely valid. I actually stopped doing interviews are a little bit different, but I don't really like game with other people on my stream, and tons of people ask me to collab, and I've just had some pretty bad slash boring collabs in the past.
Burnty has gotten to
And
see my Risk of Rain 2 knowledge lately.
yeah, I see. I see. I had Risk of
Kitty
Rain
cool.
2 because I went in nothing knowing of how it played. Leroy Jenkins. Hello, Def Not Maddie. I missed you. Oh, thank you.
Kitty. Oh, girls.
My guest today, everyone, is the lovely Politely Wicked. We are doing an interview,
You're the lovely one.
which has gone quite well so far. My goal is to get to 60 minutes. Maruka's interview yesterday was 5.5 hours long, and don't feel pressured. You can stay here as long or as little as you'd like, but I still have some questions for you. I could talk about food and gaming with you all night, I think.
I'm sure that is a discussion that could go on for a decent bit.
What if you were to get, what is your favorite pizza? Like what are the toppings that you get on your favorite pizza?
You can't go wrong with pepperoni.
Pepperoni, true. But you get a 2-topping large, so what's the other topping?
Extra pepperoni.
That's 2 pepperonis. Two, really? Are you serious? That's I never thought about that, but that's such a good idea. Extra pepperoni. So you can get 2 pepperonis on a 2-topping. That's a good idea. What about a burger? What's your go-to burger?
Burger. Buns. Mustard, lettuce, ketchup.
Mm-hmm. Cheese? No cheese?
Sometimes cheese. Depends on the burger.
What's your go-to chicken nugget sauce?
Barbecue. Sweet Baby Ray's. Unless it's McDonald's, in which case I'll use
Ray.
McDonald's sauce.
What sauce at McDonald's?
The barbecue. Tangy barbecue.
Their barbecue sauce is good. I like their sweet and sour.
But it's only good
as
with their
well.
nuggets.
Is that true?
It's like
I've
designed
never
with their
tried it.
nuggets in mind.
I guess so. I'm back
I
from
mean, I'm
Maple
sure it could be
Story.
good still with other nuggets, but I'd much rather have Sweet Baby Ray's with other nuggets.
That sounds good. Farisi says that the prices for this large pizza are actually $2.40 and $2 for crazy bread. I forgot about crazy bread. Crazy bread. $2.40 for a large pizza is still really good. Is that a 1-topping hot and ready? Is there pepperoni on that, or is that just cheese? Hot mustard is the only correct Macca's sauce answer. Hot mustard? I've never had hot mustard. Is that a sauce from McDonald's? Hot mustard? Hot mustard?
Sorry, just checking something real quick.
No, don't be sorry. I only order cheese. It's more for 1 or 2 topping. Do you only get cheese pizza? I feel like you told me that once. Excuse me. And think ghost peppers is the best. Do you like migas, Farisu? Did you get migas? I'm omega basic. ... with pizza. You're a picky eater, huh? I forgot.
I'm pretty picky.
Migos the rapper? No, isn't Migos like a dish in that area in Texas? Migas? I don't know. Mijas? Hey Spy Fox, how are you? What are you checking, my dear? Gentleman Heavy, Alicia, and the Beast Sniper King. Thank you all for the follows. Alicia
Wow.
Ace. I'm the mostest picky? Really? You're picky too, Yoland? Are you a picky eater? Politely cutie? Seems
Kind
like,
of.
really? What won't you eat?
Mostly things I grew up with, like eating way too much of.
Like maize?
Like
so
ramen
sorry,
noodles.
I'm sorry. That's so sorry. Like ramen noodles? Wait, you don't like ramen noodles?
Raviolis.
You don't like raviolis? What?
I'm not as big on
Raviolis are
spaghetti as I
so
used to
good.
be.
What? Spaghetti's so good. That's fair. That's fair that we all have different. If you did you
There's a
like
few other things.
burn yourself out on those things, or like you
That's
just
it. It's burnout. Like when
that can be a
when
thing.
your family's poor and just having the same things day in day out it gets a little tiring.
I love ravioli myself,
And now I have a little more money to spend. I just would rather have something else.
but I don't know if I could eat like Chef Boyardee ravioli. It would have to be like somewhat decent ravioli.
Like I'm not really big on lasagna either.
What? Oh, my heart! My heart! You broke my heart. Politely wicked, not into lasagna. Oh, that's fair though. One can only eat so
You,
much tomato or bread, or I guess in this case, pasta.
you know what I never got tired of? Garlic bread.
Okay, at least you like garlic bread. I mean, if you said you didn't like garlic bread either, that's like illegal. Does anyone here not like garlic bread? Any non-garlic bread enjoyers? I'm honestly not really picky. Food is food to me. I'm I think I'm not very picky. I'll pretty much eat everything, but there's some
See,
stuff
I
I
don't like
won't
dipping
eat.
my garlic
Mostly
bread in
Asian
pasta
stuff.
sauce. I just straight up like the
I
garlic
like
bread.
eating it straight up as well, but it can be good with like marinara sauce. But Politely Wicked Sensei's a vampire and garlic,
Like being
they've
lactose
got you
intolerant, right?
there.
You just
Yeah,
gotta, you just enjoy some things in life
true,
that hurt
true.
you.
Looking for a place to listen to while I fall asleep. Oh no, go to bed, Spy Fox. If you gotta wake up in 4 hours. God, one of the worst feelings. I don't know if you've ever done this, because it seems like you get a good amount of sleep in your coffin, um, but only getting like 4 hours or worse, 2 hours or no hours before a shift at work. It's a nightmare.
I didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked. I just couldn't fall asleep this morning.
Oh, yeah. 4 hours is normal? Man, that's intense. I've been
See,
there.
I can function off 6 hours. 6 hours is like a norm okay for me.
Me too, but lately I've been trying to sleep for 8 hours, and
I like to try and get 8 hours as well.
I tend to feel very good when I sleep more. People sleep more than 3 to 4 hours a night. Wonka W. Yeah, I get it because I have a really hard time sleeping, but sleep is so important. If you can get some more sleep, I recommend y'all get some more sleep. But Leah has such a nice voice for real. I know,
I don't know about
right?
that, Chief.
I think everyone kind of feels like you have such a wonderful, politely
Sounds sus
cute
to me.
voice. Imagine falling asleep when you want to. Lately, my body will pass out for 4 hours and I just deal with it. Consistent sleep is better than lots of sleep. That's true. I feel so sleepy
I wish
today.
Burnty got more consistent sleep. That little
Do
dude's
they
destroying himself.
not? Really? How much sleep does Burnty get? I mean, they watch
Man just
you.
passes out randomly.
Lately, my body will pass out for 4 hours and I just deal with it. I mean, that's good.
Imagine sleeping in the garlic bread bed.
Wait, what? Garlic? I don't know if I could sleep in a bed of garlic bread. Ugh. I'm very. Are you a clean person, Politely Wicked? Could you sleep in a bed of garlic bread?
I prefer being clean. It feels nice to
See,
be clean.
I agree with that. I really like to be clean. I like take 2 baths a day now. Politely does
It's a
have a
lot of
very
baths.
chill. Yeah, and I use a bath bomb every time, so I'm spending most of my income on my baths here, and
Violet grumpy? I can never see that.
I would get grumpy from less than 7 hours of sleep. I got like 8 hours yesterday, but the night before I only got like 2 hours. So I'm still quite behind on sleep, and I'm not grumpy, but I just feel not the best. And when I don't get sleep, I get kind of emo, I'll be honest. I'm not like the best. I'll get anxious.
Imagine being emo.
Did you? That was a question I had for you. Did you
Was it?
ever have an emo phase? I'm still in mine, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever like got past it.
Yeah.
I'm a
Aw.
vampire on the internet.
Vampires are emo. That's true.
They're very emo aesthetic.
That's true. I would take 3 baths a day
Very
if I could
well,
get away with it. I
not
almost want to
necessarily,
take
but
another
kinda.
bath. Do you take 2 baths a
I
day,
feel like if
Jim?
you were emo, you had a phase where you liked vampires.
I still like vampires, not as much as you, but I don't think I ever had a vampire phase, but I do like vampires. I'm gonna recalibrate my VR here. I guess that's good enough. No, hold on. It really like bothers me when my hip trackers and my legs are all like scuffed.
Well, to be fair, when you're sitting down, they probably have a little bit of a harder time, right?
True.
I notice whenever I try and sit down, my stuff just likes to try and go wild.
It does. That's fair.
Sitting? I don't know what you're talking about.
She never says, I see 2 emo girls. Man, do you guys see me? Have any former emo femboy bottoms? What? Those were the days. Feels okay, man. What? Former? Former bottom? What are you talking about? I've always been between goth and emo. Did you ever have a goth phase?
No, I mean, I appreciate golf, but I've never really quite gone into it.
Cyber goth, perhaps?
Eh,
Yeah.
same difference.
Good answer there. Former bottom. Cyber goth? Fuck. Maybe not grumpy, but just unattentive and giggly with side of emotional mood swings. I definitely get emotional mood swings if I'm not eating right or not sleeping enough.
Like, you know who has a good look that I just could never do or would care to do myself? Like, faux format. Like, I could never kind of do that
That's
look. Like,
random.
I mean, I appreciate that kind of look, but I never really do that look.
Wait, is faux
I mean, faux
format
format does
goth
a
slash emo?
cyberpunk.
Oh, cyberpunk. Right.
Like,
I was
style.
thinking cyber goth, which is a little bit different. Yeah, she does
Mm,
cyberpunk. She is a pretty cool person, that Fofo. You're shouting out Fofo. She's probably like, why did old girl show me? What did she say about me? I'm talking smack about you, Fofo. And how amazing you and Sly
She seems
are.
like Subi Drill, very talented.
Yeah. And like Suvidral, incredibly antisocial. Like my friend
me.
here, politely antisocial.
I'm incredibly antisocial.
Which is fair, yet you're incredibly, I don't want to say talkative, but you are very pleasant to talk to. And in your chat, you definitely respond to everyone in your chat.
If I'm being asked questions, it's easier for me to talk about things. But coming up with a subject on my own is a little rough.
I don't know anybody that has anything bad to say about you, and I honestly mean that.
I'm sure there are people out there who do. Everyone's got their critics, right?
I guess so.
I'm so but I am my worst own critic.
Are you your worst critic? I'm my own worst critic too. What do you criticize yourself about?
I don't like my voice or the way I look.
Aww.
I don't see myself
I'm not allowed to
as
talk about that.
what everyone calls me.
I love your voice though.
That's too tilted.
Too tilted.
It's better, Brenty. Stand like this so the hat's upright and I'm tilted.
Yeah, so what's the deal with your hat? How does it stay on your head? What's the lore about that? Is there a lore for that?
Well, you know how I'm so comfy and calm, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's because my hat's tilted. I never have to be.
What? Oh, okay. All right. That's the end of the interview. You can. No, I'm just kidding. I had this joke that politely. The reason why politely wicked's hat is tilted like that is because her brain is so big that her brain is jutting out of her head, and there's actually a big tuberous like thing jutting out of her head. And she covers it with her hat right here. And that's what... There's actually a big lump jutting out of her head right here. And she could just stick this hat. right?
On that,
How do
my
you
old model had
explain
the
your
ability
hat
to
there?
my old model had the ability to just take my hat off and
That's
stick it
true, and it
places.
was so
Um,
cute. Wait, do you still have them? Well, you
but I
still have
just
them
have
on, are you?
not. Yeah, that's the old Marino one I showed
Yeah, wait, do
earlier.
that again. I thought it was really
Um,
cute when you would actually take your hat off. You look really
I
cute with your hat
never
off.
got around to
Vampire
getting it
stalker.
on this one though.
A big agree politely has a big wrinkled brain. Linkos is
I don't
the
know about that one, Chief.
wrinkliest of brain.
Oh, this is the
Holy
wrong one.
shit, she has life figured out. That's true. She has such an amazing voice. Politely has an amazing voice. Wicked has a beautiful voice. Everyone says your voice
See,
is
I
so
need to get this
nice.
on my new model
This is
still
so
eventually.
cute, right? When she just takes her hat off. Look how cute her model looks without the hat, too. It's so cute. And the hair behind the ear, too. It's adorable. I want a hat like this. I really like wearing bows on my head as of recently. I'm a big bow person. Do you like bows?
They're all right.
You've got a bow on your head! On your head!
They're all right.
I think you would look super cute with a bow on. I mean, you do. You got a bow
See,
on
here's the
your...
difference between being a VTuber and being a in-flesh person. You can make your model look all nice and stuff and presentable with things that are hard as heck to pull off IRL, or you don't have enough effort in you to do.
I think for you,
A
it's
bow
the
sounds like a lot of
second.
effort.
Because a bow is not a lot of effort at all. Well, it did take me a while to find a cute bow. But putting it on is just like putting on a headband. Like actually tying a bow into my hair does seem like a lot of effort, and I'm not very good at doing that. Do you know how to put your your hair up? I asked that because I recently started playing with my hair now that it's a little bit
Like,
longer, and
depending on how you mean put up, yeah.
I don't even know how to put it up in a ponytail, really. Like I suck. I suck at putting my hair up. I don't know.
I mean, it's a little hard to do when you're in a VR headset, but yeah.
That's true. That's fair. Do you know how to like braid your hair? Give yourself like pigtails or something?
I don't really like braiding my hair. Not a big fan.
I'm not a fan of it either, but I'm just wondering.
It's a lot of effort for something I don't really care for aesthetically.
That's true. Who needs flesh? Relinquish mortality, embrace virtuality. Wait, you don't know how, girls? I never really put my hair up in a ponytail. I only recently learned because my sister was teaching me how. I've gotten a little bit better at it. I also, first of all, I don't really like how I look with a ponytail. But I have been putting it up in a ponytail because it gets in the way sometimes. I prefer clipping my hair back
That's
with
wrong
like a
way.
hair clip. Oh, that's really cute.
No, you.
But I never really practiced doing that. Damn, I had to because of food industry.
There you go.
Imagine taking care of your hair. I honestly don't even know how to comb mine anymore. I don't really comb my hair either, though.
16th century samurai.
You do look like a samurai. I could see that.
I always thought my more aesthetic more looked like a magician.
You do look like a magician. That's true. Were you ever a
A magician
magician?
vampire. No, that one's you.
I was. That's true. I was a magician. Feels bad, man.
I'm sure old girls could teach me a thing or two.
I think you could teach me a thing or two, politely wicked, about everything. About being comfy, having a nice voice. Her special trick, making your blood disappear. That's true. She does drink a lot of... How much blood do you drink? Ah! How much blood do you drink every day? Politely cutie.
I don't know. You want a practical test?
Yes, please.
God.
Oh, God! My neck! Oh, I'm dead!
I guess that's the end of the interview with the vampire.
Oh, wait, they can still see me on screen, damn it. No! It'll never be the end of the stream. Wait. Oh, there you go. Ta-da. Duck on a bed. How could you politely? You can't just ask a vampire that. Why not? Wait, don't I turn into a vampire if you bite me? How does that work?
It depends if you die or not.
What? Wait, so if I don't? So if I die, I just die. I don't turn into
Yeah,
a
pretty much.
vampire. But if I survive, I turn into a vampire? That's how it works.
Well, I mean, that's a crazy thing, right? It's like there's a lot of different lore with a lot of different ways things could turn out, right? It's kind of a pick a choosy thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough.
Like some lore to turn into a vampire, you have to drink the vampire's blood. Yeah, like
Oh,
Harleen
that's
said.
what Harleen
And then
said?
some
Yeah.
lore, the vampire just chooses whether or not you become a vampire. And then some lore, you become a vampire after the vampire sucks all your blood out. And then other lore, you become a vampire if you survive the vampire's bite.
I see. I want to be turned into a vampire. I want to be turned into a vampire like Guillermo and What We Do in the Shadows. I think you turn or not is based on the vampire, as if the vampire's into you.
But that's the thing, right? Like I said, there's many different interpretations.
I guess so. What's your favorite vampire lore? Like, do you like Twilight?
No.
You do like Twilight! You do like
No.
Twilight! You hesitated!
I am not a fan. I laughed.
You
I scoffed.
laughed. You scoffed. What do you like? Do you like Twilight? No,
I don't know. There's not really any good vampire stories that come to mind.
I can't think of any. Twilight fan detected. Who here likes Twilight? Anyone like Twilight here?
You know what?
Any
Twilight is Twilight is that image of the nerdy side.
Oops.
What's it? Chad versus what?
What? Chad versus what?
Like you have the Chad on one side and you have the other. Oh, the Virgin Twilight. While you have the Chad Blade.
What? The Virgin Twilight and the Chad. Oh, Blade. I was like, what is Blade? I don't think I've ever seen a Blade movie.
You've never seen Blade?
I've seen bits and pieces of Blade, but I don't
gotta
think...
walk into the club. That's like Harleen's vibe, right?
What,
the opening scene's
Blade?
Harleen's vibe.
Do you guys like Blade? How many blades are there? There's like 3 blades, right?
Yeah.
They recently had, well, not recently, but they had Wesley Snipes on What We Do in the Shadows to ask.
Classic 90s movie, yeah.
Wait, is Blade a 90s movie? There are 3 blades. Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice is definitely my favorite vampire lore. Blade is cool.
Yeah, they actually...
Wait, Blade is Marvel?
I believe they're bringing Blade back into the MCU at some point here.
I didn't know Blade was a Marvel thing. So is Wesley Snipes going to still play
exist in the Marvel
Blade?
universe.
Or is Wesley Snipes done as an actor? Soy Jack? What is Soy Jack? Twilight Sparkle is great? What is Twilight Sparkle? Unpopular opinion, the lore for Twilight vampires is cool. The books suck though. I mean, I know nothing about Twilight except people seem to make fun of it. Rated R movies, I should say. Yes, Blade is MCU. It was one of the first comic movies. Oh, I didn't know that.
Arlene, you're gonna have to take O-Girls and sit her down and watch
I don't want to
Blade
watch
with her.
Blade. Should I watch Blade? What's better, Blade or John Wick? Or you can't really compare. It's hard to compare.
It's hard to
Both?
compare, but I think I preferred Blade.
Blade better than John
For
Wick.
its time. Like, if you
For
think
its
about
time.
aging and
Yeah,
cinematographic
right.
differences in this times,
That's
of course
very
John
fair.
Wick's going to be better. But if you were to go back to the age when Blades came out, the original Blade is hard to beat.
Blade was amazing for its time. All right, that's fair. That's what...
Yeah, for different reasons, for sure.
You should see it for the
Believe it or
cultural
not,
reference. Yeah.
The newest John Wick movie, I don't know how I felt about it. It was good,
Did you watch it in theaters?
but normally people go to an action movie to see action, right?
Yeah.
And that's what people like about action movies. But for once, I feel like John Wick 4 has
No action?
too much action.
Oh, wait, too much?
Too much.
Too
I never thought there was such a thing as too
Why?
much
How can
action.
you? Everyone seemed to love John Wick 4, yet Politely
No,
Wicked
don't get me
here.
wrong. I liked
Hard
John Wick 4.
agree, says Ninkasi. I haven't
I
seen John
liked
Wick
it.
4.
But
Too
for
much
once, I thought there
action.
was too much action.
You know, I'm gonna have to watch John Wick 4 and get back to you. Maybe I'll end the stream early, go watch the last showing of John Wick 4. Uh, Too much action. Too much. Who here has seen John Wick 4? I've seen the first 3, though. I've been wanting to go back and rewatch the series. Girls, bring me with you to watch John Wick 4. It's only out in theaters right now, or can you stream John Wick 4 now? I don't know. I think John Wick 4 has a lot of cut content. Can't we see the director's cut? Have you guys seen Versus? I think you guys would like Versus. Versus is my friend Voxandra's favorite movie of all time. The concept of too much action confuses
That's
and
the thing is,
enrages the
right?
American.
I never
I'm
thought there was a
enraged.
thing. I never thought there was a thing as too much action until I saw John Wick 4.
Too much action? What other movies fall into the category of too much action?
None. I've never seen a movie where I've been like, I'm getting tired of these action scenes.
And you felt
Never
that
had
way
that.
about John Wick, the whole franchise. Well, maybe not John Wick 1, but I felt like 2 and 3
No,
were
like
all action all
John
the
Wick
time.
1, 2, and 3, the action scenes were appropriately spread out. They didn't feel prolonged. They were believable for a moment. And, well, not necessarily believable, but like they were thrilling for the moment. But there's a point where in John Wick, a few points in John Wick 4 where it just keeps going and going and going. And it's like,
It's just
okay,
so
well,
long.
yeah, it's like, I mean, it's cool. The choreography must have taken so much to get that all down, but it just rolls and rolls, and it does that a few
Oh
different times
man,
throughout the
this is
movie.
actually getting me hyped for John Wick 4. I can't wait for
No, it's a good
all
movie.
the
It is a good
action.
movie. I liked it, but I just never thought there was a thing as too much action.
I just appreciate it that he does his own stunts and learned it all. I didn't know I know he learns all the choreography obviously, but I didn't know he did all his own stunts, which makes sense knowing him. You know who does their own stunts? Brendan Fraser. You ever watch The Mummy? I've never watched a single Mummy movie, and people tell me I need
I
to watch
saw
The
the first
Mummy.
one, and I remember playing the game at some
How'd you know
point.
there is a game? I guess that makes
There's a few
sense.
different games and a few different movies.
Okay, which party time? Watch Party Time when it releases for streaming. Oh, watch Party Time. I can't do it, but I will be streaming some movies on kick.com/politelywicked if you want to join my Kick account. And join me there.
The violence didn't bother me. It's just the fact that it kept going and going and going.
I guess I could stream John Wick 4 Cam on
Okay, so
kick.com/politelywicked.
here's the thing. A lot of action in action movies is unbelievable, right? But in the moment, it's like a
Yes.
hype thrill thing. But I think it came to such a point where it was so long, so drawn out that it became too unbelievable. I think that's what got me out of it.
In John Wick 4.
Yeah.
Lots of action is fun, but I do think there's such a thing as too much violence may pacifist heart. That's fair. Not for me. I love all the violence I can get, but not IRL. See, the difference between that, like, I'm not a huge IRL violence fan, but when it's in a movie and contained in fantasy, I just can't get enough. Like, I love, like,
Oh, you
Ninja
created a Kick account?
Scroll. I do have kick.com/showgirls, yeah, but it was really only to follow Moxley and Lockie V, or Moxley, aka Ali there. I don't know if you know her.
I haven't been bothered to do it yet. I don't
And
even know
it's
if I
good to
will. I
save,
just
I
like,
guess.
eh.
I don't know, just in case Twitch dies. I feel like there's no way Twitch dies before Kick, but could you put your Kick link on your Twitch account drop down? I don't think you're allowed to do that. I do not think you can do that. Might need to rethink that since Kick announced they will be enforcing their rules due to Apple. Wait, why due to Apple?
The reason you wouldn't be able to do that is because of TOS, right? They can't link to anything that's explicit. Where, that's like linking to like OnlyFans, right? Where you can link to YouTube fine because it's regulated.
Right.
If I'm guessing that's how it works.
Tropical fun. Blood is fuel. Hell is fuel. Is
Blood
that
for the
link
blood
good?
god.
What is that from again? Blood for the blood god? I always see that name.
Warhammer.
Oh, that's from Warhammer? Has Girls played Ultra Kill before? No, but I bought it because I've got a couple of friends who highly recommended Ultra Kill to me. One of them is Sure Beef. The other one was some person. No, they're a good friend of mine. Ultra Kill is where the quote I just said is from. Blood is fuel, hell is full. You like it? Have you played Ultra Kill? I don't usually play a lot
I
of
have
FPS
not,
games,
no.
but people seem to really love Ultra Kill. I want to go back and play like VR games. Is it getting late? What time do you usually go to? Do you have work tomorrow? By the way, you do have work tomorrow.
Technically.
What time do you have work?
I mean, I sleep before then.
Okay.
I start work at like 8 p.m. PST.
Oh, okay. And what time do you go to bed usually?
I don't know, like 7, 8 a.m.
Okay, so you have a while before you're going to. Oh, you're gonna stream?
I do have stream later.
Oh, when do you start? Oh, okay. When do you start your stream?
12:30 a.m. PST.
Okay. Freeze asks, when are you finishing your KOTOR 1 and 2 playthroughs? It's been months. Probably never. I found KOTOR 1 to be...
just want them to remake KOTOR already so I can play it again without having to worry about going through steps to make everything upscaled resolution, get mods to make the game barely functioning, and dealing with all the other potential hassles. It was
one of the most boring / buggy games I've ever played. KOTOR 1! I was so bored streaming
KOTOR
it.
Back in the day.
People love KOTOR.
You cannot play it now.
It was so hard to play. Who here likes KOTOR? I don't have the time or the patience to play through that whole game. That one stream was already such agony for me. All right, take care, Harleen. All right, so
later, Harleen.
I've been loving this so much, but we can wrap it up soon. I'm getting a little sleepy, but I would like to ask you, how did you get so cute, Politely Wicked?
I was never cute, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You're so cute. Who here thinks Politely Wicked is cute? One in chat if you think
there's
Politely
gonna be a whole bunch of people
cute.
who say it, but
one
it's not
in
true.
chat if
it's
Politely is
true.
cute. One.
You know it's cute. Oh, girls.
One solid one Talarum, one Bertie, one duck on a bed, one dubbin, one.
Oh,
and so
cute.
one. Any more ones? Hold on, let me get my one in here.
It's all you, oh girls. It's all you.
It's all me. It's all you. You're politely cute.
No you, oh girls.
No
you.
No you.
No you, oh girls. No you.
No you. I adore you. I genuinely think you're one of the sweetest, comfiest people I know. There's just something about you that's
I'm
so
an okay person.
chill. You're more than okay. The most solid of ones. Yeah, has anybody gotten 1 million points on your channel yet? One day it's gonna happen,
Nope.
And you will
I don't know what you're talking about.
And you will have to. She's got a channel to dream that's
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we all need to somehow one of us get 1 million points. I'm only at like 180k.
Blinko actually spends his points. Blinko never spent his points. I'm sure he would be one of the closest people. One of.
I'd imagine so too. I feel like Violet might be up there. Zhangxi maybe? I don't know.
Halarum spends his points too. I would say if he didn't spend his points, he would be the closest person.
Girls fights the good fight. Well, Zhang definitely. We can't pool our points together, unfortunately. Twitch does not allow you to do that, sadly. And I feel like Politely Wicked is just gonna debate and not actually do it.
Time to create some additional redeems that will attract you guys' points before then.
Yeah, that's fair. You can't.
I had a thought the other night.
That's true. Yeah.
People want me to read bedtime stories. What if there was like 100k point? Stop what I'm doing. Go read a bedtime story.
People would 1,000,000% redeem that.
Exactly right.
Yeah, I would love to hear you read a bedtime story. You do have an ASMR kind of voice. You ever think about doing ASMR?
I don't like ASMR.
That's very fair. That's very fair. Is there a specific reason why?
It just makes my ears cringe
Makes your
when I hear
ears
it.
cringe.
Like literally can't stand listening to it.
A lot of people feel that way, so you're definitely not alone. But you do have.
No offense to anyone who does ASMR,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
I actually like ASMR. I don't listen to it often,
I
but
just can't. I don't know.
I get
Maybe that's the
it.
same reason I can't stand listening to my voice. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe because your voice is so comfy. I am the same as politely. Yeah, for a lot of people, it just like triggers them in a bad way. The bad triggers. I can see that.
But that's what makes the world, you know, what it is. So many unique different people enjoy so many unique different things.
That's true. Sometimes they don't. Never mind. I was gonna make such a stupid joke. They don't let those. I was gonna make an ASMR bathroom joke or something, but I realized it was stupid. You're so cute, politely wicked.
No, you.
I've never got the appeal of it personally. I get certain sounds just being very comfortable and comforting, and I don't
That's the thing,
know.
though, is like people have different perceptions, and if you don't have that perception, you just are incapable of getting it. There's nothing that can make you get it.
What's your favorite kind of stream to watch when you do watch other streams? Do you like comfy, cozy streams as well?
I like people who have high energy.
You do? Like who?
I
Like,
can't. I can't really do comfy streams.
no, you only do comfy streams.
That's because, as me myself, who's someone who's like so low energy, I don't need more low energy. I need something to hype me up, right?
Yeah.
Like Burnty can speak to someone I've been watching more recently is like Onikana VT. They have a good energy that I can just vibe out to on the side when I'm doing other things. Same with Savi.
Right.
Savi and Onikana VT have very same energies, kind of, kind of, but not quite.
Yeah, I don't think I know that person. I think. Oh, my
But that's the
friend.
crazy thing about the VTubing community, right? There's like just so many different people that you just don't know, right? You can always meet someone new.
That's true.
Like the famous cutie O-girls. You're famous, but not
You're
everybody knows
famous,
O-girls. But
politely
you're
wicked.
famous.
You're famous. People don't know
Hey,
me.
hey,
Hello,
hey,
Hale. Do you
hey. When
like
I look at Twitch
potatoes?
Tracker
Yeah, I do.
and I look at the left side, it says list of famous followers. O-girls is
I'm
on
a
that list.
famous follower? Really? Who else has me as a famous follower? Oh, gosh. I think you're a famous follower of mine.
Don't.
Politely famous. Who else is on your famous follower list?
Well,
Savvy's
honestly,
on
Twitch Tracker's famous
ADC.
followers list is practically just a list of
Chibi
partners
Doki.
in
Yeah,
order
that's
of
true. In
viewership.
order of viewership, yeah. I feel honored that I'm on there, though. Seriously, I'm. You're famous, Hale 1500. Who is Hale? Thank you for the follow, Hale 1500. Do you like potatoes? I do like potatoes. Do you like potatoes?
I love me some fried potatoes in various forms and
French
aspects,
fried
whether it's hash browns,
potatoes?
French fries, steak fries, waffle fries, curly fries,
Oh, curly
string shoe
fries. Oh,
fries,
sting for
um,
fries.
chili cheese fries, all sorts
Oh,
of
that
different
sounds
fries.
good. I could talk to you forever, politely wicked, but I'm gonna admit something. I am getting so incredibly sleepy.
You know, it's
So
that's what I do to people.
you're making me fall asleep. Oh, and I think I remember I used to fall asleep with you coming on my stream and me being the first time I met you I was half asleep. Do you remember? And I was talking about Siamese twinning into your body. And
Yep.
it's come full circle because we had talked about it today, and you were like, "Oh, girls, I think you're gonna regret saying this in the morning." Before you knew me, it's definitely something I would have said sober. Or I guess I was sober, but not sleepy.
I mean, being sleepy to the point of some extent is like being drunk, right? So they say.
Whenever I'm super sleepy and I'm in VRChat, people are like, "How drunk are you?" And I'm like, "I'm actually not drunk at all. I'm just extremely tired. I'm just extremely sleepy." I was gonna ask you, do you have anything planned for the future? This is usually one of my final questions. Any games you're thinking about streaming? Any projects that you're working on? Any plans?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get through the day,
Yeah,
day by day.
that's extremely fair. What day are
I
you on? Sorry, what were you gonna say before I cut you off?
I was just like, I don't really plan things very well. I just don't have it in me. I'm just so always low energy. I'm like, we'll figure it out before it happens.
That's very
It
fair.
is Sunday the 16th.
It is Sunday
Same
the
day as you.
16th. Same day as me. What does that mean? Okay. You're
You're
amazing.
adorable.
What? No. You're adorable. She's literally me for real. Who?
No,
Politely
you.
wicked.
Oh, girls. No, you.
No, yeah. Thank you for coming on. I thought this was
Thank you for
very fun.
having me.
Yeah, this has been a wonderful interview, and I'm glad people could get to know you on a food and fast food level.
I'm probably gonna get food after this.
Wait,
I've
what are you gonna
actually eaten.
get? Yeah, please do.
I don't know yet.
Yeah. You don't know yet? What sounds good right now? What are your options?
I don't know. After our discussion about food, a burger and fries doesn't sound bad.
That doesn't sound bad. I'll have to catch up on this interview later. Alright, take
Pho
care,
is good,
Plenty
but
Burger.
I don't really know any good pho places.
Pho is good. It's all closed now, though.
Burger.
I miss
Alright,
living in
girls.
Alright, Politely Wicked. Can we all get applause for Politely Wicked and hearts in the chat for the wonderful Politely Wicked? If anyone can shout her out for me. Please,
Gosh, it's starting to get to that part of the year where my room gets hot.
Oh no, and you're from the desert, which is not very fun. Everyone get some hearts. Can you all spam some hearts for Politely Wicked, some bats? Thank you so much
for having me,
being
everyone.
here. This was wonderful. I had a really
For those of
great
you who
time.
are either going to be going to sleep or waking up or staying up, guess I'll see you later.
That's right. Yeah, if
Maybe
anyone's
what?
staying up, please go check her out. She'll be streaming
not that much
later
longer.
tonight.
Like 4 hours?
I'm trying to think of somebody cozy to send you guys to. I think I might send y'all maybe to Moon VR or Kanashi Noir or Saint
Cute Nashi
Sakura.
Noir.
I do love myself some Kanashi Noir.
Cute Nashi Noir.
Saint Sakura has been very sweet to me lately as well. Is Moon VR? Moon VR is reading bedtime stories, which I think is
Hello.
I'll put you to
very
sleep.
comfy. So I might send you over there.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'll catch you
Alright,
around.
take care. Everyone says bye. Thank you politely. Wait, can I take a picture
Bye-bye,
with you before
everyone.
you go?
Sure.
Let me do the lazy way. Politely
Lazy way.
cute, everybody.
No, you.
No, you. Thank you, politely cute.
You're the cute one, oh girls.
You're the cute one. Alright, everyone.
No, you.
Thank you guys for being here.
Oh,
Thank you for the
boy.
raid, JD. I am actually going to bed. T-Tours for you, T-Tours, for you, T-Tours. Oh, there she goes. All right.
Oh, I'm
Here's a
still
head
technically in
paddling.
Discord
Oh,
with you.
she's in the Discord call. Lol.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll catch you later.
All right. Thank you, sweetie, for being on. Have a good night and a good stream.
You too.
Bye. She's so cute. Dude, she is so freaking cute. She is so cute. She is so cute. And now the real stream begins. I will be streaming over at kick.com/ohgirls. We'll be streaming copyrighted content. I'll be streaming whatever, the Super Bowl, Varisu clips on P-Hub, Yuritsuka Doji, stuff like that. lots and lots of sus content, illegal content. Take care, Viper Nose. Thanks for being here. Oh, girls and Super Bowl and Farisu clips and pasties. Not even pasties. Just completely all access, triple X. For Identity says, no, not all girls, no. Kick.com/Farisu is where I'll be streaming the Farisu content. Girls, no! Girls, no! Part of me has wanted to stream like a movie on Kick recently just to see what would happen. Apparently they are going to be clamping down on things, right? Is what somebody told me. I don't know. I want Kick to succeed. Not because I support Kick as a company, but I support the idea of there being a competitor to Twitch because hopefully that will change some things on the Twitch end. But maybe not. Maybe that'll just sink Twitch forever. I don't know. Newland has got me thinking, and when I did more research about Kick, it just... I don't think it's going to stay around forever. I want it to because I like seeing my friends do well on it. You won't even wear pasties for free? It's not my thing. I've said this before, and I have nothing against people who, do sexual content at all. It makes me feel uncomfortable for whatever reason. Though, I guess I wouldn't mind hanging out in like a shader model that wasn't mine. Like, I don't even there's like nude parties and like let me go here, which is a bit more comfy here. There's like nude parties in vrchat. Like in my old girlfriend, Space Fauna, she'd take me to these topless parties in vrchat, and I would just feel very uncomfortable there. I'd be like, I don't know about this. I'm only like, if I'm naked, I really have to like somebody or be super comfortable with them to take my clothes off. I feel very comfortable being like naked in front of a large group of people. Some people are like, hell yeah, I'm gonna take my shit off, get paid, let's go. And if you always believe, if you got it, flaunt it. If you got it, go for it. But if I wanted to see boob, I'd look in the mirror. Mine's getting there. It's kind of pog. How's the adventure been going today? It was wonderful. I got to do an interview with Politely Wicked, which was extremely, really comfy. Thanks for streaming, you girls. Now that Politely Wicked is gone, I'm like super awake. I'm like, oh man, I'm not comfy at all anymore. I'm like right awake. Time to stream for 24 hours, I guess. I do have a full day of work tomorrow. Oh, I have a work meeting about crypto tomorrow. For some reason, I told my boss I know something about crypto, and they were like, oh, I wanted to actually talk to you about crypto and like how we can use it in our platform. I'm like, what? So I have to BS my way through this meeting tomorrow. I know nothing about crypto. Now that JD's here, I'm wide awake. Space Fawn is a name I haven't heard in years. Do you still stay in touch? Kind of. I actually DM'd her the other day, or like a couple months ago, because wait, they paid your rent for 3 years? I'm so jealous. I wish I invested, but if I had done anything differently, I wouldn't have had you guys, so I can't complain too much. Oh, you were lurking? Not. Have a good night, sweetie. Take care. I had a huge dinner, so I just want to go brush my teeth and read One Piece and fall asleep, I think. I thank you guys all for being here. You're all wonderful and amazing and beautiful, and I truly love you. Some head pats. Hey, Bob Sue. I was doing a lot of freestyling earlier, and I walked for like 2.5 hours today. I stretched for an hour. Took 2 baths. I'm just ready for some sleep, man. Just want to sleep. Does anyone want to cuddle? I could use some cuddles. Cuddling and falling asleep sounds like the best thing ever right now, but all I have is a pillow and maybe my Flareon. Maybe I'll cuddle Flareon to sleep tonight. I wanna cuddle. I wanna cuddle too, man. Sleeping alone isn't Pog. Yeah. It's not. Especially after you've slept with somebody and fallen asleep with someone. It sucks. I'll like cuddle with someone I really care about, and then I'll be miserable for years, and then eventually I'll get over it and I'll be okay, I'm just used to sleeping alone. And then I'll meet someone and we'll fall asleep together for a few days, and then we'll break up or we won't see each other for a while, and then I'll be miserable again for a long stretch of time. I don't know if anyone has fallen into this cycle of sadness and despair at night. But, yeah. I don't think anyone really likes sleeping alone. It's so hard. You know who's really... she's in the chat, so I can't say, but someone in here is really nice to fall asleep with. Even though when I was with her, I actually didn't sleep at all. But at the same, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I've talked about this before, but I like cuddling, but I actually have a hard time falling asleep when I cuddle because my heart is racing and I'm so happy to be like holding someone and they're like crushing my rib cage because I'm actually a very weak person. At least it's not sleeping with Vaporeon. I didn't know about the Vaporeon meme. My friend keeps sending me pictures of like Vaporeon getting a buck of water poured on them, and I thought that's what it was. That is not the Vaporeon meme. I let you crush my ribcage? Okay. Cuddles and purrs. Yeah, I'll cuddle for hours, but when I actually need to sleep, I'm rolling over. Yeah, that's how it is. I don't mind. I could fall asleep spooning. And that I've done before. Oh man. Okay, I need to stop thinking about it because it's sad. Like it's sad, Because all I have are my pillows. I got this Jigglypuff, which is too big to cuddle. Alright, take care, Nod. I think it is getting to bedtime though. I've got some work tomorrow. Thank you again, JD, for the raid. And do I need to go? I have work. I guess I just should sleep when I can. I think my body is just really tired. I should probably go brush my teeth. Thank you for being here the whole time, Mika Bunny. I really appreciate you. Can we get a shout out for her? I just met her, but she's friends with Bunny Hearted. Spooning. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of spooning. Thanks for being here, Ninkasi. Thanks for being here, Aeon June. I love you so much. I love Alithera. I love you guys. Duck on a bed. Welcome, Leighton Logic. Maruka Ko. I don't know if you're still here. Thanks for being here. Evan, thank you for watching. I love you, AJ. Love you, Yulin. Viper Nest. Identity. Linko. Faricio Gaming. Angel Tail. Bob Sue. The Dudester. I'm going to shout out everyone who's lurking right now. Savvy. Big Fish, Bob's Legs, Kitten, Luminous Iris, I love you, Nerd Detective, JD Mew, thank you for the raid again, I love you so much, Jade, JCC, Kindry, Kitty DVR, Politely Wicked, Second Noble, Ultimatum X, Violet, Ayumi Ruby, Breakfasto, Bogey, Bunny Dirt, Burnty, Sylveon, Colifer, Constellation Princess, your beats are great. Cool Trainer Jose, the Dudester, Danger Hugs, Draken, Eighth Tuna, Amber VR, Amanda Mary, you're amazing, Andrew, Evan, Firestalker, Gentleman Heavy, God of Death, Nico Girl, Harleen, I love you, Hikari VR, I love Hikari VR, John T. Jackalope, Jibbin War, Kodiak, Krisuna's just in chat because she's streaming right now. Little Lady, I love you. LJ Dare, Looney, Luna VR. I love Luna VR. Maruka Cow. Mika Bunny. Misonya. Myth Kebab. Neff Plays. Ninkasi Frickin'. I'm reading only the names that I know. Raindos. Realty Entertain. Skrikos. Gobachoris. Sarah Sarg. Shrilly VR. Scaveni. Snow Fox, I miss you. Sort of Crazy, Spark the Cat. Spy Fox, you're amazing. Kyo, I love you. Silent Lotus, Tropical Fun, Unknown Panda, Unknown J, Vindus, I miss you, Vindus. Viper Nest, Witchy Oak, Reaper, Euland, Yuzu. Well, there's a lot of cute people here that I love. And everyone who's lurking that I don't quite recognize yet, thank you for being here. Arwa, thank you for the follow, thank you. Constellation Princess, take care. I really want you guys to hear Constellation Princess's beats. Have a good night, Leighton Logic. Thank you for being here and stopping by. Take care, y'all. I'm gonna send you to... I think my friend Moon VR. I haven't rated her for a while, and she's doing some bedtime stories, so... She's very, very comfy, and... someone who I really, really support and want to do amazing. They're one of the sweetest, most comfy people I know. So let's go over to Moon VR. I love you guys. I'll probably be back Tuesday night. I don't know what I'm doing quite yet, but I gotta think. And thank you to Politely Wicked, who was so amazing. If you guys could stay for the raid, it would mean a lot to me and mean a lot to Moon, I think. I'm gonna have to unpin this message here because I'm raiding. Everyone, please, please, please stick. Dude, man, you actually got those outfits? What the heck? What? Furisu Gaming! Okay. Thank you, Bob. Okay, if you do have my, if you don't have, buy with the cookie, I love you. If you don't have, super lovely and wonderful and amazing raid. Version Destroyer? Dude, do you guys see these pictures of Farisu? I can't even post these right now, I might get banned. Heck. Thank you for being here, LJ Terror. Thank you everyone for being here. Please, please, please go check out Moon. She's reading stories. She's wonderful, and what's she doing?
The wall. Unlocking the rusty padlock.
She's just reading.
He pulled the doors apart.
Stories.
The shed was
They are
empty.
safe for
The
work.
floor.
I might get banned. I know there's an unsafe for work. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love y'all. I love you. Have a good night. Bye.